Hey y'all, I am Shelby. Welcome back to my channel, The Fit Foodie Farmer. I wanted to talk to y'all just a second because I am still fairly new to gardening. I've had maybe 2 to 3 years that I've been seriously planting myself, and really last year was my only truly successful year. So I've been dabbling with this my whole life, but this is like really turned into my passion, and so I'm actually starting to sell some of my plant starts this year. So I'm excited, but that's kind of a little nerve-wracking, but hopefully I can pass on the joy of planting and gardening to other people. But if you're new to gardening and you're wondering kind of how to get started, how to do like the plant sale kind of stuff, I'm probably not the person to ask, but I want to give you a tip that I recently learned and that I'm going to try to implement this year. So, is this 200 seed sale tray really necessary? No. To answer your question on that, no, it is not truly necessary. However, the tip and trick that I learned, this is what I'm starting to implement this year, because last year you can always do just the little 6-packs, that's fine. And another thing too, if you're kind of like me to where you're trying to, you know, reduce the amount of waste that you have, these plastics are probably not the route that you want to take. These are really cost effective though. I think a whole like pack of 10 of these was only like maybe $5 to $8. I think it wasn't very much at all, and I got these from Greenhouse Mega Store. But you can see that the plastic is really thin, so you're probably not going to get very many years out of these. I've used the ones that I've started a bunch of stuff in last year and this year, and I try to just be really delicate with them. But you can start growing in these 6-packs. You can direct sow directly in the ground, so you don't even need these flats here. However, if I'm trying to sell stuff, let me go grab one and show you. So these are some zinnias that I'm growing, and you can tell that 4 of them have done really great, but 2 of them did not germinate for whatever reason that was. These are the Northern Lights zinnias, and so I was sitting here thinking to myself, if I'm going to try to sell flower starts, especially in these little thin 6-pack trays, and I put a seed in each one, or even 2 seeds in each one, let's say you have this issue where they don't germinate, and I'm like, how can I get around that? And that's when I was watching Jill over at Whispering Willow Farm. I love her to death. She makes really good YouTube videos, very informative, and I'll put her channel link down in the description below. But she uses more of these larger cell trays. She uses, I think, like maybe 128 to 200 seed cell trays, and that's what she's starting a lot of her flowers in this year. And she was talking about the Jiffy Pot 6-packs is what she's using this year. So she will take her seedlings directly out of this 200 tray here, and then she will up pot them into these little 6-packs, which hers are the biodegradable ones. Hers are not the plastic this year because she also wants to reduce the waste. So she's not using these, but the little biodegradable ones that you can buy in the 6-packs, she's up potting all of her flowers into 6-packs so they are neat and pretty to sell that way. But this is how she gets them started. So that was the mystery solved for me this year. And I know that sounds pretty basic, but if you are new to this, you don't know what you don't know, and I didn't know what I didn't know. So I'm taking every opportunity to read all the articles, take all of the little courses, which I am actually taking Jill from Whispering Willow Farm and Sean's Beginning Blooms course. I just bought that last night, and it was the coolest little bundle. You got like a little tote, and you got a little sticker along with their Beginning Blooms course. So I'm really looking forward to starting that. Most of the blooms that they have in the course, I've already gotten started, so I'm going to be interested to see if I've done it, how they've said to do it, things that I could tweak and change the next time I do it, because I'm sure that I'm going to be sowing some more of these flower seeds that I've got in the next few weeks. So this is the way I have started to do it, and I will bring you in the greenhouse to kind of show you what I've got if we can fit in the greenhouse. Fun fact, we have actually got this greenhouse here sold. So hopefully it is going to go to somebody that's going to love and appreciate it just as much as I have. But let me bring you in and kind of show you what I've got going with the new 200 seed trays. Okay, so this is how I'm starting to do all of my flowers, and I'm just coming out for the first time, and I'm seeing some of them sprouting up a little bit. Hey, little green babies, happy birthday. So right here I've got all of my zinnias. Here I've got some calendulas and some poppies, stuff like that, and you can see that they really need to be watered. And over here I've got all my sunnies in this far one and some more zinnias right here, because I'm really going to try to sell some zinnias and marigolds. And you can see 2 of them have already sprouted, and y'all, these are brand new sprouts. Like, these just popped up overnight. And we actually had some really cold temperatures the last 2 nights. Fingers crossed that is the last of the cold temperatures until spring officially hits. So we had the heater that I woke up. I set my alarm. Today is Sunday. I set my alarm for 4 o'clock this morning so I could come out here to the greenhouse and turn on the heater, because we are using like the little propane heaters, the little gas buddy kind of things. That right there, that has just the little propane bottle on it. So it didn't have much juice in it with the little bottle, but I come out here at about 4 and turned it on. Sorry y'all, my camera died, but I come out at around 4 and I turn the heater on, and everything looks good. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that is the last cold snap that we're gonna have until spring finally sets in for good. I don't know if y'all can see this, but I've got some of my little plant babies out in the elements, trying to kind of harden them off a little bit, get them used to all of this wind. I'm probably not going to leave them out tonight because it might still get a little cool, but it feels so good out here right now. But to wrap this video up, do you really need one of these big 200 count sale trays? The answer is no. Obviously you don't. Not to grow for just your backyard, or you could grow in containers on your porch or your balcony. So no, these are not a necessity. However, if you are trying to sell plants, especially in like 6-packs, this is a good tip for making sure that they have all germinated, because chances are you're not going to get 100% germination, or at least I don't, when I plant in these little 6-cell trays. So if you are looking to do that, give that a try. Let me know how that works out. If you've got any more plant selling tips or tricks, please let me know, because I am very new to this. But I just want to encourage y'all, growing a garden and growing flowers and vegetables, that really sparks joy in my heart, and I love to see that same joy in others. So you can grow no matter what your situation, where you're living at. If you don't have 5 or 10 or 50 acres, you can still grow beautiful things in this crazy, sometimes ugly world. So I encourage you, direct sow, container garden, just grow something and you will be amazed at the joy it will bring your heart, because it does me every time I do it, and I've done it a lot. So I'm going to leave y'all with that. I hope you have an awesome day, night, morning, whatever you're doing, wherever you're at. And if you ever need anything or you've got any tips or tricks, leave me a comment, leave me a message, do whatever. But I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye, y'all.